Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Let go!
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, ready!
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Down! 19!
From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready! 70! Ready, ready?
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He's got it at the 24. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Okay, break!
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready!
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready, set!
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Come on, set, go!
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Play action, it's Richardson. Tails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
On the set.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's go. Get up.
3rd and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Moody knocks it through. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Set up. Set go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolf.
Milroe hangs on to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A gain of about 3, so a third.
Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 9. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. I'll set up the screen here for Hall. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a loss of yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way.
Ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Richardson has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
Richardson on third. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Up the middle, Blue. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Lee gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They give on second here to Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
You could feel, even up in the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
19, Charger, 19.
Pistol now for Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ready?
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 19.
From the gun, it's all. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
2. 70. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here.
On the give, it's Blue. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set up. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 70 tempo. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's incomplete left side.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Now a design run. Here's Milrow. Shoots away from one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
They give to Hall on the draw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Milrow with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 16 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So they'll decline this and take the result. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Set it. Hut, hut. Panther 60. Panther. Let go.
To the air, Milrow. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Cowboys will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run this with Blue. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Jets recover it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Working from his end zone. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's
5
go.
still to go here. This is second down.
60, ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Down. Go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Milrow from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay,
So a
great.
fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. His running back hauls it in deep right. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get some late points and the lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
Yards on the play.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the 42.
Go street. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set up.
Throwing now, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Rolling, and that's cut at the 25. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long.
Here we go.
Richardson now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Jets 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Come on, set, ready.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set.
Looking to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Play action with Richardson. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set it. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
Man in motion here. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. This
Connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready?
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play.
Let's go
you
now.
never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk, go.
From the gun, Milrow. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Plowing up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Set it. Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
no gain on the play.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Richardson on third. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Moody knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Into the hands of Ganston. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready?
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down around the 34. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready. Mustang 19. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Jets 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Bronco switch. Bronco. Cowboy. Hey. Check that.
Right up the gut. No one's around him. He's got space. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Here we go. Stack. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Let go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Brings in the kick at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 East. Go.
To the air. Milrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On the jump.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Ready.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Finds his fullback. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now it's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. Escapes a defender, and he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Brees Hall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Score Cowboys 35, Jets 28.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On is Moody for the extra point. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set up. Check go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework. and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Ready? Ready?
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go!
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trailing by 13. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Down!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
On the set.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready, ready? Hot, hot. 70 Lions.
Desperation time here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
Hustle.
Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
70 Shepard, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jets. 1st down.
Hot, hot.
Milrow with it on 1st. Buying some... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Jets take their 1st time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 35-yard line.
Here's the backup, 1st throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
They give it to him again. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Stephanie! Hawk 7.
Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.